Hello guys, welcome to my vlog, and by the way, my name is Janoe P. Manligues, living in Punocsay, Barangay Cagniyog, Surigao City. And for our first vlog and for our first video this day, we are going to answer the question, what communication model you adhere the most? But before we answer that question, we are going to discuss what is a communication model, guys. So guys, a communication model is a pictorial representation of the communication process, ideas, thoughts, or concepts through diagrams, etc. They can be considered to be systematic representation of the process that help us understand how communication can be carried out. There are four kinds of communications. First, the Berlos model of communication. Second, Shannon and Weaver model of communication. Third, the Scrams model of communication. And last but not the least, the helical model of communication. And now guys, we will answer the main question, what communication model you adhere the most? Well, for me guys, the model that I adhere the most is the Shannon-Weaver model communication, also known as the mother of all the models. The Shannon-Weaver model of communication was created in 1949 when Claude Elwood Shannon wrote an article entitled A Mathematical Theory of Communication in Bell System Technical Journal with Warren Weaver. Shannon was a mathematician, whereas Weaver was a scientist. The mathematical theory later came to be known as Shannon-Weaver model of communication, or mother of all models. Here are the concepts in Shannon-Weaver model communication. First, the sender or information source. Sender is the person who makes the message, chooses the channel, and sends the message. Encoder or the transmitter. Encoder is the sender who uses machines, which converts message into signals or binary data. It may also direct to refer to the machine. Channel is the medium used to send message. Decoder, also known as the receiver. Decoder is the machine used to convert signals or binary data into a message for the receiver, who translate the message from signals. Receiver or destination. Receiver is the person who gets the message or the place where the message must reach. The receiver provides feedback according to the message. Noise is the physical disturbance like environment and people does not let the message get to the receiver as what we said. How does the model work? The sender encodes the message and sends to the receiver through technological channel like telephone and telegram. The sender converts the message and decodes understandable to the machines. The messages encodes through a medium. The receiver has to decode the message before understanding it and interpreting. The receptor machine can also act as a decoder in some cases. The channel can of noise and the receiver may not have the capacity to decode, which might cause problems in communication process. Here for instance, brain might be the sender and mouth might be the encoder, which encodes to a particular language, and air might be the channel, and another person's ear might be the receptor, and this brain might be the decoder and the receiver. The following situation is an example of the model's application. Stella had sent a voice message to Mark telling him to do his chores. In this situation, Stella's the sender who encoded the message. The voice recorder is the channel in which the messages had to, and Mark is the receiver who will be encoding the message. Example of noises that could be present in the channel could be that Stella had recorded in a noisy environment and Mark cannot hear her words. There are three levels of communication problems. A According to Shannon Weaver, there are technical problems, how channel causes a problems. Semantic problems is the meaning of message sent and received very different. And effectiveness problem, it is how effectively is the message post reaction. Advantages of the model. Concepts of noise helps in making the communication effective. Removing the noise is our problem. This model takes communication as a two-way process. It makes the model applicable in general communication is taken as quantifiable in Shannon-Weaver model. Criticism of Shannon-Weaver model can be applied for more intrapersonal communication, the group communication, and mass communication. The receiver plays the passive part in the communication process. A sender plays the primary role that sends messages. Feedback is taken as less important in comparison to the messages sent by the sender. And that's all for our today's first video, and thank you for watching. I hope you like it. And before we end this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button para ma-update kayo sa susunod. Thank you.